Hey up everybody, Betty's back. Right, so today I will be making a nice simple recipe as always, and it's called Crackslaw. Right, so I'll show you the ingredients and let's get cracking with it. Okay, so we have some pork mince, lean pork mince, 250 grams. We have 400 grams of cabbage. I've got white and red, you could use either or, just 400 grams of either. I've got a mixture there, so there we go. We have some butter, some white wine vinegar, I'll tell you the amounts later on as I'm doing it, some Kashmiri chili flakes, some sesame seeds, we have 2 shallots and 2 garlic cloves, 2 garlic cloves. God man, speak. Garlic cloves chopped up, and these in here, they are in the recipe, but I'm using them up because they need using up, and they're just sat in the fridge, which is, there was like a third of a leek and there was about 4 or 5 mushrooms in the fridge that needed using up, so I will be using those as well. So right, let's get cracking. Right, so 30 grams of butter into my frying pan, wok, whatever you want to use, medium-ish heat, and I'm going to put in my shallots and my garlic. That's what is per recipe, and I'm also at the same time going to add the little extras, which is the mushrooms and the leeks. They're going to go in as well, and I'm going to fry those off for about 4 or 5 minutes until they've softened up, when I can find a wooden spoon. Haha, I've got the wooden spoon. Right, so yeah, let's make sure these are all nicely coated, and I will cook these for about 5 minutes and I'll come back to you. So as you can see, those have softened up quite nicely, so I'm just going to make a little bit of space, and it is in with our mince. There we go. I know I've got my meat masher there, but I'm just going to break this up with a spoon, because I can't be bothered to go and get it even though it's just there. The name for this, Crackslaw. Yeah, don't get the wrong ideas, it's not that sort of cracks. No idea why it's named this way, it's just the recipe that I have seen and used before. Maybe it's to do with the crack of the sesame seeds that finish the dish at the end, I don't know. But yeah, so I cannot enlighten you on that, why it's called Crackslaw. But there we go, so this needs to be fried off for about 5 to 8 minutes until it's coloured up basically. Okay, so that's had a few minutes now, and it's my usual pet peeve. I've just had to remove God knows how much water out of there because it was just boiling rather than frying. But there you go. So that is that. So now we go in with our cabbage. Like I say, you can use white or red, or like I've got both, because we had both left over from making some coleslaw. So that's going into there now. Make sure it's all mixed up. And though this you might think this could be used as a side dish, but with all this stuff in it, it's definitely a main when you're trying to follow a bit of a diet. So that's that. About 10 mils of white wine vinegar. I'm just going to guess at that. That'll do. Don't want to go too heavy with that. And about half a teaspoon of chili flakes, Kashmiri. These are very mild anyway, so I'm going to go in with a bit more than that. There we go. We don't mind a bit of spice. If you don't like spice, leave it out. So I'm just going to give that a quick stir. Right, and we need to turn this right up now. Turn your heat up to high. Lid on, and this wants to cook for at least 5 minutes just to make sure that's all cooked. I'll come back to you soon. Right, so that's had 5 minutes. Whew. So I'm just going to give this a bit of a stir and see what we're working with, see if everything's cooked okay. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Some of the cabbage is starting to catch at the bottom a little bit. Got a bit of colour on it, not catch, but which will add to the flavour. Wow, that looks good, and it smells good. Maybe that's where I get the crack from, the crackle of that. Don't know. But yeah, that is looking mighty fine. Smelling mighty fine. Right, so I'll just turn that down. And we're going to add 2 teaspoons of sesame seeds, and then I'm going to sprinkle some more in the bowl as well on the top, just for aesthetics, I suppose. 2 teaspoons of that. A little bit of salt. And a little bit of pepper. We like pepper, so there we go. One final mix. You can hear that crackle there. I think that is probably where they get the name from, you know. I don't know. But that is ready for serving. So it is about dinner time. I'm going to have a little bowl of it just to do the taste testing, and then this will get reheated again tonight. So let's get on with it. So there we have it. That is my Crackslaw. So without further ado, it's taste testing time. Right guys, taste testing time. So there we have it. Lovely. Sprinkle some sesame seeds on the top just for a little bit extra crunch. And I say I'm probably not going to eat all this. It's probably going to go back because we've got something else for dinner, haven't we? So right, here we go. I'm trying to make sure I get everything in. That is really nice. You've got the cabbage, there's soft bits, there's bits that have caught on the bottom a little bit, but that gives a little bit of extra flavour. The mince, cooked, obviously that's cooked, but all the shallot, I can't even find the mushrooms. I think they've melted down to nothing. Oh, there's a little bit. But nice little kick from the Kashmiri chilli. It's not too hot, Kashmiri, it's quite mild. So another banging dish. That's another one of my favourites. So as you know, I'm on a low carbish diet. Been on it just over 2 weeks. Got weighed this morning. I've lost 8 pounds. So I'm very, very happy with that. Shows it's working. And I can feel it in my clothes as well. You know, when your pants are a little bit looser at the top and stuff like that, which is also a good sign. So yeah, it's working. So I've gone on a bit of a tangent there. But anyway, thank you everybody for all your likes, all your shares, your subscriptions, and all your lovely comments and all your recipe ideas. Keep them all coming. It's blowing an absolute hoolie out there today. It's Friday. It's the storm. Owen, is it? Eowyn? How would you pronounce it?
Make sure everybody just stays safe.
I was driving down the A19 this morning in a double-decker bus. That was fun. Whoa! There you go. It's all part of being a bus driver. But anyway, right, I've gone off on another tangent. Thank you everybody again for watching, and we'll catch you guys very, very soon. So we'll say bye for now. Bye for now.
Guys. Bye.
Bye.